PMC Wagner is back to recruitment of mercenaries. In Perm and Novosibirsk, they are already accepting applications. However, the conditions now are different. Firstly, Wagner became a subdivision of the Russian National Guard. And secondly, as recruiters say, no prisoners have been taken so far.
Our attributes, symbols, everything remains the same. We recruit those who already have combat experience, including those who have already been part of PMCs. The only difference is that we don't take people from prisons. The representative of Wagner PMC in Perm in an interview to 59.ru.
Men from 20 to 55 years old are recruited to the new National Guard unit. The term of the contract is 6 months, and payment, according to PMC representatives, will be from 80,000 to 240,000 rubles, depending on the place where mercenaries will serve. The news about the resumption of recruitment to PMC Wagner was previously written by the Important Stories media. The recruitment announcement appeared in chats of relatives of PMC mercenaries in the Telegram channels associated with the group, but after a while it was removed.
Judging by the announcement, the recruitment is open for first-timers, those who have not previously participated in the war in Ukraine, as well as people who have not served in the army, and people with HIV and hepatitis. They were previously recruited to the umbrella unit of the PMC, from the publication in Important Stories.
At the end of September 2023, Putin met in the Kremlin with the former chief of staff of the Wagner Group, Andrei Troshev, and instructed him to form new units. And on October 29th, the military observer, citing its sources, reported that Wagner is now a part of Russian Federal Guard.
The important point here is that people are recruited there not from prisons, as the son of Prigozhin himself said. This is because the recruitment of prisoners for war is carried out by the Ministry of Defense. The African project, of course, will be preserved, as well as other projects of PMC Wagner. And if we are talking about the participation of it in Ukraine, there are enough tasks in the war. And there are also enough convicts who feel perfectly well in other private military companies that are part of the Ministry of Defense. I think that it will be something like an elite PMC, which will have people trained.
Prigozhin's son's decision to cooperate with the National Guard of Russia is a forced measure, analysts say. Otherwise, Pavel Prigozhin would have lost all of his father's capital.
He has no other options to continue any different kind of activity. PMC Wagner will have to play by the rules dictated to them by the Kremlin. And this thesis is confirmed by the fact that those who supported Prigozhin's immunity will not be allowed to participate. I think they have had a good talk with Prigozhin's son and explained everything to him.
It is profitable for the Kremlin to take full control of the Wagner PMC. This is a kind of insurance against another rebellion, and it will also allow to recruit more people for the war against Ukraine. Judging by the fact that the PMCs already consider recruiting people with amputated limbs, the lack of personnel in the Russian army is severe. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Yulia Hranovska, UATV News.